Hello everyone, this is R.P.Radford with 50 Years of Chess. I've got another game for you. This one was played in 2006, it's a long time ago now, 19 years ago, against Stephen Mitchell in the Bristol Congress. This guy's a decent player. He played a lot of chess over the years, mostly up north, in the northern part of the country of England. So I don't know much about him. I don't remember him, to be honest. The game I kind of remember, but I can't visualise him very well. I think he was, I believe he was born in 1965, so he would have been 12 years younger than me. So, I suppose, yeah, he would have been nearly about 10 years younger than me. So, he was rated around 1805, and I was rated at 1750 at this time. So he was higher rated than me, and he was a decent player. So let's have a look at the game. Stephen was white, and he played d4. So I played knight f6, c4, g6, f3. I think this is a bot-minute variation for white against the King's Indian. King's Indian, yeah. Bishop g7, e4, d6, knight c3, castle, bishop e3, knight on 8 to d7, queen d2, c5. This is the line I chose. You can go e5 as well, but I quite like this one. d5, and I played out queen a5, which is quite normal. So knight to h3. This is the disadvantage of playing this f3 move, because I've now been able to drop my knight into e5, a lovely square, and if he plays f4, that will be show that the move f3 shouldn't have been played, which is what he did. So then I was able to go knight to g4, attacking that bishop, which is a very good piece I would like to get off, and he went back to g1. So now I was able to throw the other pawn in, e5, which is the sort of thing you do in King's Indian stuff. And he went d takes e6. I retook the bishop, and then he went in knight g5, attacking that bishop, but I'm not concerned about that. I went knight h5 because I'm looking at taking that f pawn off. I'd like him to take knight takes bishop, so that after pawn takes I got an attack with my rook going down on that f file. So he went bishop e2, which is could be a bit of a problem. I've got knight takes pawn, and I should be alright. Knight takes pawn, and he took the bishop, which would lead him to winning a piece after pawn takes, bishop takes. So I had to be careful what I was doing here, and I played knight check. Knight takes pawn check on f2, king to f1, and then I attacked his queen with my bishop on h6. Now I've got really strong square on e3, attacked 3 times. He's only defending it twice, and he's now got to move his queen off of there. So he decided he'd take the bishop and give up his queen, because he would be gaining some pieces. So he's actually threatening mate, which forces me really to take the queen. So, but I didn't. I played f takes e6 check, allowing him to take the knight, but he didn't. He took the rook, because he's got to be losing otherwise, I would have said. So I retook, and then he took the knight. So the game is actually even, I suppose, when you think about it. He's got 2 bishops and a knight, and I've only got the 1 knight. Plus, he's got an extra rook as well. So he's got 5 pieces against 3, only I've got 2 pawns as well. So let's see how it goes. Very brave play by him, no doubt about that. Or it could be foolish, depends. But I've gone with my knight into e5, that's a nice place. He's gone bishop to e3. Now I'm attacking the b pawn with queen b4. He's played rook b1, knight takes, pawn on c4, bishop takes, and queen takes. So we've got 2 rooks, which equals the queen, against a rook and a knight. And 2, 2, 4. And with 2 pawns extra, normally that would be classed as even. But I think I would say, looking at the bar on the right of the screen, you can see that white is losing this. It's down below the red line, and black is taking up quite a bit of the white area. So he's gone bishop h6, attacking the rook, which I played to f6. He then offered for a rook swap, which would just leave me with a queen. So I had to play the king up. I felt king f7, rook takes, king takes rook, then he brought the other rook across, king to e7, bishop check on f8, king to c7. So I'm sending my king to a safe spot, but he could win the h pawn. So he's played check, but I've thought, well, if I go with the king back to e8, I'm going to win one of these two, unless he retreats his rook and I save my pawn, which is what he did. He went rook f2. So I played d5, pawn takes, and then he went bishop into d6. So I've got to attack that bishop or play check first, which is what I did. And he went king to f1. Then I played king to d7. This is setting a little trap, so that if he goes bishop takes pawn on c5, I've got queen c5 check and I pick up the bishop. But he saw that and he played bishop f4. Then I pushed my pawn on to d4. So even though he's got these 3 pieces, which really is together would be a good match for a queen, I do have pawns pushed down the centre, and this is giving me a real bit extra and giving me the advantage. As you can see on the bar is increasing on the right there. He's dropping down more and more with the white on the line, which shows that black is winning. So he's gone knight into e4, and I played queen d1 check, king g2, and then king to c6 to protect that pawn on c5. Now he's gone knight g5, attacking the h pawn, and you can have it because I'm pushing now with these pawns. He's got 2 against 4, so this is where I'm winning. The pawns is what's going to win me this if I play it rightly. b3, h5, rook f3, a5, pawns are coming down now, rook back to f2. Then I played a4, pawn takes pawn, and pawn on. This is it, 3 now against 1 here. His pawns on the other side are not important at this time. He's played the king up to g3, and I missed a mate here because I had queen g4 check, and I should have played it, but I didn't. I played king to b6, and he played h3 because he saw that as a mate there and he stopped that. Then I went king to a5 because this is why I missed it, because I had a plan in my mind to go with the king to capture that pawn, and then I'd try and win the other one and have 3 clear pawns, and I just played it too quick. So king a5, bishop to d6. So now it's attacking the c pawn, and I protected it with the queen, and I'm also attacking his knight on g5. So he brought the bishop back again, and I brought my queen into c4. So this is good. I'm happy with this. Now he played 4. So I took the pawn. He played f3, queen to d5 check, and he blocked it with the knight. So that's fine. So then I pushed my pawn on to c4. So this is looking pretty ominous now. I'd say I've got a 1 game for sure now. You can't stop all these pawns, you just can't. So he's played g2, rook g2, c3, rook to g5. What's the plan here then? What's he up to? Rook g5, queen back to c4, knight attacks the queen on d6, so I checked him on e3, king to f2, queen to c2 check, king to f1, queen to d1 check, king f2, back again. We were running a bit low on time and I need to get some moves in, which is why I kept checking him, but not enough to force a draw because I'm winning, I don't want to draw. King f3, and then I took the pawn on a2. So this is good. So here's the plan. This is why he played rook g5, because he's planning to come across with rook to a5 check and win my queen. So I move my queen out of the way to c2. He played the check and I come into g3. So sorry pal, but you're just a bit late with that. But now he's played bishop to d6, queen check on d3, and this is where he resigned, because after he plays, say, king f2, I can play queen e3 check, and then if he goes king g2, I then go queen e4 check, and the knight drops. Get it? There you go. So if he moves this king here, I check him, and then if he goes there, that drops, and if it doesn't, I push this pawn on, and he's going to be killed in the 3 moves. So there's the game. Thank you for watching. I hope it was enjoyable for you, and I'll bring you some more games as soon as I can. Thank you.